Cause I will commit.
Because we're friends, because we're friends.
With every email that I send.
Because we're friends, because we're friends.
Cause it'll pay big dividends.
Because we're friends, because we're friends.
Which is,
because we're friends.
In spite of every